Have you ever wondered where some of the most beautiful blonde women in Central Europe live? Well, let me take you on a journey to a country that's not only rich in history and culture, but also famous for its stunning ladies. Welcome to Austria, a land full of breathtaking landscapes and even more breathtaking women. In today's video, we're exploring why Austria stands out, not just for its incredible architecture, but also for its captivating blonde beauties. From the charming streets of Vienna to the picturesque countryside, it's a place that will leave you mesmerized. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the allure of this fascinating country. 1. Introduction to Austria. Located in the heart of Europe, Austria is a perfect mix of tradition and modern living. Known for its well-developed roads and stunning architecture, Austria's capital, Vienna, beautifully blends old-world charm with modern sophistication. While people sometimes confuse Austria with Australia, this country stands out as a true European gem. From its majestic palaces to its scenic countryside, Austria offers a warm and welcoming culture. And today, we'll be exploring one of its most fascinating features, the breathtaking beauty of Austria's blonde women, who are sure to leave a lasting impression. 2. Geographical overview. If you check out Austria on a map, you might be surprised to learn that it's completely landlocked. No coastline here. But don't think that makes it isolated. In fact, Austria is like a central hub in Europe, surrounded by fascinating countries. To the north is the Czech Republic, with its own rich history, while Slovakia and Hungary lie to the east, offering easy cultural escapes. Thanks to the Schengen Agreement, border crossing is hassle-free, so you can hop on a train or drive to a new country with ease. To the south, Austria neighbors Slovenia and Italy, putting you just a short trip away from the Italian coast or Slovenia's green landscapes. And to the west, you've got Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and Germany right next door. If you're in Austria, spontaneous weekend getaways are a breeze, whether it's skiing in the Alps or enjoying Italian cuisine by the sea. Austria's location is truly a gateway to some amazing European adventures. 3. Vienna, the capital city. Let's dive into Vienna, Austria's lively capital, and trust me, this city has its own unique charm. Like many iconic capitals, Vienna is beautifully split by the famous Danube River, adding to its scenic beauty and giving the city a special rhythm. Most of the excitement is on the western side of the Danube, where all the action happens. From the moment you step out of the international airport, you're greeted with top-tier attractions that keep visitors coming back. On this vibrant side of the river, you'll find everything from breathtaking historical landmarks to bustling markets. It's a place where you can walk through grand palaces rich in history, or explore lively markets full of energy. This part of Vienna truly captures the city's essence, blending its rich past with modern vibrancy. It's no surprise Vienna is often ranked as one of the best cities to live in. It's where history and modern life seamlessly come together, making it not just a destination but an experience. 4. Population and urban development. When it comes to Vienna's population, things are quite manageable for a capital city. With about 2 million people, including both registered and unregistered residents, Vienna maintains a lively atmosphere without feeling overwhelmingly crowded. Considering Austria's total population of around 9 million, it's impressive that nearly a quarter of the country's residents call Vienna home. No wonder this city is the dynamic heart of Austria, where energy and excitement come together. But Austria is much more than just Vienna. The country spans about 84,000 square kilometers and includes other notable cities like Graz and Salzburg, each offering its own unique charm and history. While Austria doesn't boast a large number of major cities, it makes fantastic use of its land. Interestingly, 62% of Austria is covered by the magnificent Alps. Despite this, the country strikes a perfect balance between modern urban life and natural beauty. Whether you're wandering the vibrant streets of Vienna or exploring the peaceful Austrian countryside, you'll find a harmonious blend of city life and nature. It's a place where you can truly enjoy the best of both worlds. 5. Austrian football and culture. Let's dive into football, or soccer as some of you might call it. If you're a fan, you've likely heard of teams like Austria Wien, Rapid Wien, Sturm Graz, and Salzburg. These teams are more than just sports clubs. They're a source of pride for their cities. In Austria, football isn't just a game. It's part of the cultural fabric that brings communities together and fuels excitement at every match. Whether you're in Vienna or Graz, there's always a game to watch and fans to celebrate with. But football isn't the only thing that puts Austria on the map. When we turn our attention back to Vienna, there's something even more remarkable. In 2024, Vienna was ranked the most livable city in the world by several research organizations, and this wasn't a one-off. Even if it doesn't claim the top spot every year, Vienna consistently ranks among the top 5 globally. It's a city that only improves with time. In fact, Vienna was also named the best city in the world to live in back in 2018, often neck and neck with Zurich for the title. So whether you're an Austrian or someone moving here for a better life, you've truly hit the jackpot. Living in Vienna means being surrounded by stunning architecture, rich culture, and an unparalleled quality of life. 6. Austria's rich history. While both Zurich in Switzerland and Vienna in Austria are shining examples of European pride, Austria's deep and captivating history is something that truly sets it apart. Yes, modern Vienna is full of beauty and charm, but Austria's roots stretch back over 1,000 years, making its historical significance undeniable. The name Austria first appeared in 996, derived from the German word Austro, and the original German name for the country was Österreich, meaning Eastern country. Though Latinized over time, Austria's historical identity remains strong. One of the most fascinating aspects of Austria's past is the rise of the Habsburg dynasty in the 15th century. This wasn't just any ruling family. It became one of the most powerful forces in European history. The Habsburgs engaged in prolonged struggles with the Ottoman Empire, battles that weren't just regional conflicts, but ones that shaped global history. Even after the Habsburg reign ended, Austria's influence persisted through the Austrian Empire and the later Austro-Hungarian Empire, both of which had a profound impact on the world stage. So when you explore the streets of Vienna or marvel at its majestic palaces, you're not just admiring beautiful architecture. You're walking through a city that played a significant role in shaping world history. Austria's legacy is everywhere, a reminder of its mighty past and lasting influence. Seven. Impact of World War I and modern Austria. Austria, like many European nations, underwent a significant transformation with the onset of World War I. This global conflict didn't just redraw political maps, it brought an end to the age of empires. Austria, once the heart of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, saw its imperial dominance disappear. But from the collapse of the empire, a new Austria was born, one that embraced democracy and republican values, leaving behind its imperial past. Fast forward to today, and Austria stands as one of the most prosperous nations in the world. It has evolved from its empire days into a modern country with a booming economy and a high quality of life. In fact, Austria frequently ranks among the top 20 wealthiest nations, landing at 14th place on Forbes' 2024 list with an impressive per capita income of around $59,000. Quite a remarkable shift from its days as an empire, right? But Austria's success isn't just about wealth. It's also a global leader in production and branding. Iconic brands like Red Bull, Spar supermarkets, and Swarovski jewelry all have Austrian roots, representing the country's creativity and global influence. So when you think of Austria today, it's not only a nation with a rich history, it's a country thriving in the modern world, perfectly blending tradition with innovation like few others can. 8. Living in Austria. Let's dive into what daily life is like in Austria. One important thing to know, especially if you're visiting Vienna, is that most major supermarkets close on Saturdays and Sundays. That's right. So if you're planning a weekend getaway, make sure to stock up on groceries beforehand. This adds to the local charm, giving weekends a more relaxed, laid-back vibe, where the focus is on enjoying time with family and friends instead of running errands. Another interesting aspect of Austria is the language. While the official language is German, many Austrians speak Bavarian German, which gives the country its own distinct dialect. But Austria is also quite diverse, and you'll hear languages like Slovenian and Hungarian in certain regions. Plus, with about 2% of the population being Turks and another 2% being Serbs and Bosniaks, you'll often hear their native languages spoken at home, adding even more diversity to Austria's linguistic landscape. Overall, around 82% of the population identifies as Austrian, with most people speaking German as their first language. So whether you're walking through Vienna's charming streets or exploring smaller towns, German is the dominant language, but you'll likely catch bits of other languages too. It's part of what makes Austria such a culturally rich and fascinating place to experience. 9. Culture and language. As you wander through Austria's picturesque streets, one thing quickly stands out. Almost all the signs are in German, reflecting the widespread use of the language. But Austria is more than just its language. Its rich cultural heritage is deeply tied to religion, particularly Christianity. Historically, Austrians have been staunch defenders of the Church, and their devotion to Christianity has shaped much of the nation's identity. Today, around 55% of Austrians identify as Christian and Catholic, highlighting the strong influence of Catholicism in society. While Catholics make up the majority, about 5% of the population is Protestant, and a growing 25% are non-religious, reflecting a shift towards secularism seen across Europe. Additionally, the Muslim community accounts for about 8% of the population, showcasing Austria's increasing diversity. Smaller groups, including Jews and followers of other faiths, also contribute to the country's religious landscape, making Austria a place where different beliefs coexist. This blend of faiths, languages, and traditions adds depth to Austria's cultural fabric, giving you a true sense of what makes this country so unique. (10) Daily life in Vienna. When you step into the streets of Vienna, the first thing that'll amaze you is just how spotless everything is. This city takes cleanliness seriously. It's almost impossible to spot any litter on the ground because locals are diligent about properly disposing of their waste. They've got a neat system where green bins are for glass bottles and yellow ones are for paper and plastic. This little detail really shows how much pride Viennese people have in keeping their city tidy and welcoming. Vienna isn't just clean, it's also visually stunning. The city is packed with beautiful buildings that blend historical charm with a sleek, timeless look. Most of these structures are painted in soft, elegant whites, and you'll find yourself mesmerized by how flawlessly they've been preserved, even though some are centuries old. Walking through Vienna feels like you're stepping into a postcard, where every corner invites you to snap a photo. For instance, if you wander down Ring Street, right in the heart of the city, you'll come across the Austrian Parliament building, one of the most breathtaking parliamentary buildings in the world. Built by a famous Danish architect, this masterpiece took a full decade to complete, from 1873 to 1883. While the building's beauty still stands strong today, it has a bittersweet history. During World War II, it was heavily damaged, but the Austrian people took great care in restoring it, staying true to its original design. By 1956, it was back to its former glory, symbolizing Austria's strength and resilience. Just next to the Parliament building is the Vienna City Hall, another architectural gem. These important landmarks are often adorned with Austria's iconic red and white flag. This flag is believed to be one of the oldest still in use, with roots stretching back to the 12th century. According to legend, its striking red color symbolizes the bloodshed during a siege, while the white stripe represents purity and victory. 11. Lifestyle in Vienna. Vienna's calm, organized vibe really stands out as you explore the city. Everywhere you look, people are peacefully cycling to their destinations, cars move quietly without the constant blaring of horns, and pedestrians stroll leisurely through the clean streets. It's a place where modern convenience blends seamlessly with a slower, more relaxed way of life. You'll quickly notice that the people here value a balance between tradition and progress. One thing you can't miss is how clean the city is. Green bins for waste are everywhere, and locals take pride in using them properly, keeping litter off the streets. Alongside this, Vienna's roads are designed with special lanes just for cyclists and pedestrians, ensuring everyone can get around safely. If you accidentally wander into the bike lane, don't be surprised if you get a little startled by the speed of the cyclists zooming past. A charming aspect of Vienna's public life is the horse-drawn carriages, or fiacres, which you'll spot in popular tourist areas. These traditional carriages offer a unique way to explore the city while soaking in its history. The drivers not only guide you through the streets, but also share fascinating tales about the landmarks along the way. Dating back to the 17th century, these fiacres are more than just a ride. They are an iconic symbol of Vienna's rich cultural heritage. 12. Safety and public services in Vienna. Vienna is a safe city where both locals and tourists can explore with ease. Police patrols are common in key areas, ensuring security without being intrusive. You'll often see them patrolling in cars or walking around street corners. The city also offers convenient public services like weight measuring machines near bus stops and free drinking water stations. These water stations, powered by solar energy, provide ice-cold water that's tastier than bottled water, helping you save money in this expensive city. Staying hydrated for free is especially useful on weekends when most supermarkets are closed. Transportation in Vienna. Vienna's transportation system is efficient and easy to navigate, offering a variety of options for getting around. From the airport, you can take the city airport train, CAT, which gets you to the city center in just 16 minutes for around €15, or opt for the more budget-friendly ES7 train. The metro system, known as the U-Bahn, is recognizable by its blue U signs, though some of the trains are older and require manually opening doors. Interestingly, there are no turnstiles at stations, so some people travel without tickets. For short trips, the tram system is incredibly convenient, with lines running through most streets for easy access. 14. Food and dining in Vienna. Vienna's food scene has a strong Turkish influence, thanks to the large Turkish community in the city. Doner kebabs and other Turkish dishes are incredibly popular, with many mobile kiosks and snack shops run by Turks catering to both locals and tourists. For an authentic Austrian experience, you can't miss trying the famous schnitzel. Whether it's made with chicken or beef, served with lemon and potato salad, this classic dish is a must-try for anyone visiting Vienna. 15. Exploring historical Vienna. The Habsburg Palace is a must-visit in Vienna, offering both historical significance and beautiful outdoor spaces. Once the winter residence of the Habsburg dynasty, the palace now houses exhibits showcasing royal artifacts. One famous story linked to the palace is that of Queen Marie and her misquoted line, "Let them eat cake." As you explore Vienna, you'll also notice the city's elegant streets lined with luxury cars, mostly newer models from prestigious German brands. The residents take traffic rules seriously, adding to the city's orderly and refined atmosphere. Austria is truly a captivating country, not only because of the beauty of its blonde women, but also due to its rich history, diverse culture, and stunning natural landscapes. From the vibrant cities like Vienna to the peaceful countryside, every corner of Austria offers us unforgettable experiences. Additionally, the perfect blend of tradition and modernity, along with its high quality of life, makes Austria a dream destination for many. If you love exploring new places and immersing yourself in unique cultures, Austria is definitely a place you can't miss. Be sure to subscribe to ***Eagle Discovery, ***, so you don't miss out on more exciting journeys to other incredible countries. We'll continue bringing you inspiring and engaging videos about beautiful destinations around the world. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified of our latest videos.